And welcome back to the program. This is Doug Tabor, your multifamily exit strategist. Yeah, that's the new nickname I've come up with myself, the multifamily exit strategist. As I go around the country looking at different options for my clients who are interested in an exit from their current situation. Maybe it's Southern California, maybe it's Arizona, maybe it's anywhere where it seems like the rent control measures are going to be ongoing and you're going to be constantly attacked. So, back in my virtual office here in the Midwest, and I'm excited to be back. You know, it's been a while. I want to apologize for a disappearing act. We were on the road for over 30 days. And basically, what we did was we packed up the RV with the dogs and the cat, my wife and I, and we jumped on the road and we cruised through about 7 states and went to multiple markets, multiple popular Southeast markets. So be on the lookout for that information. We toured through Arkansas, went to Hot Springs, of course, check that out, big retirement community, and then passed through Little Rock. From there, we went up to Western Tennessee and stopped in for Memphis barbecue, of course, but didn't spend a whole lot of time in Memphis. You know, the crime rate there supersedes it. So had to move through and not spend too much time. Went into Central Tennessee, of course, Nashville, and all the great things surrounding that place. Super busy, but certainly a lot going on there. And went down into Huntsville, Alabama, which we did a market report on Huntsville and finally got to visit it. It's a nice place. You know, if you're on the lookout as a young person, or you have a young person who's on the lookout for a good market to go post up shop, especially if they have one of those fancy college degrees, Huntsville, Alabama has a lot of potential. And it also has a lot of potential for owners because, as I mentioned in that report, if you haven't watched it, go take a look. I'll put it in the link below. The unemployment rate's like sub 3%. So there's tons of jobs, there's lots of activity there, and there's still a good opportunity to buy some real estate there. And then we went back up into Tennessee. We checked out Chattanooga, which is going to be the next rental market update that I'm going to be putting out. Stay tuned for that. Went up into Knoxville and then rounded out Tennessee with a trip to Pigeon Forge, Gatlinburg, which we really had a great time in Gatlinburg. Super touristy, super busy, but a lot of fun. Tennessee in general, I can see why everybody's moving to Tennessee. Certainly a great place. Of course, they have those amazing tax advantages. They have no personal income tax at the state level, and their property taxes, which is good for real estate people like us, are extremely low. We did a comparison of all the markets we were looking at, and Tennessee won out hands down with regards to tax breaks there. If you have an inkling and haven't been, certainly take a look at Tennessee. And if you're looking for an agent in that market, let us know. We can definitely connect you with a good agent through our CCIM network or our Keller Williams network. You know, my job's going to be bringing updates going forward, and I'm going to spend a lot of time focusing on that. I'm going to get better. You know, as I sit here, I just reset up my camera and I got lights all over me, and we're back in this virtual office and we got green screens. And, you know, I'm trying to put on a good production for you because nobody wants to watch a terribly produced video. I do understand that the most important aspect, however, is going to be the data that we're collecting. And I'm trying to also sort through that to figure out what's the best optimized package to deliver to you so that you can get a lot more new information about some particular market, as well as make an informed financial decision. So bear with me as I continue to try to present a better product to you. And we are going to be going back out on the road for a couple months. We're going to go back down into Texas. Well, not back. We're going to go through Oklahoma, down into Texas. We'll hit Dallas, we'll hit Houston. Thor, I haven't forgot about Tulsa, so I'll be trying to get that put together for you soon. And then we're going to roll through east towards the southern states, through Louisiana, and then down into Florida, where there's a lot of options there right now because a lot of people are scared out by the hurricanes, which probably is for a good reason. And then try to go up through the Carolinas. So God willing, we're going to go back out on the road, and we're going to be able to provide some more market updates. And, you know, I'm going to try a new strategy. I'm going to try to do the man about town and try to record stuff, maybe go and see some listings on some multifamily properties, some rental properties. So bear with me as I try to do that. Again, you watch all these content producers, they make it look real easy, but at the end of the day, it's definitely technical. And so we're going to do that, try to bring you some good content. So let us know what you're looking for. Do you want to see more updates? Do you want to see maybe more listings? Are you interested in the man about town where I'm on the ground and I'm kind of winging it? What are you looking for that we can bring to you so that you will have some interesting content with regards to rental properties throughout the country? Don't forget to like and subscribe so you'll get notifications as soon as these videos hit YouTube. I will continue to send out the newsletter. And again, if we can be of service, just let us know.